here, kings and queens. Fresh Pastas on your screen. And I am, just gotta say, I'm glad to be back. I truly and honestly can say that I am ready to come back full force. um, Last year, a lot of stuff happened. A lot of drama, a lot of misunderstandings, just learning who people really are and if they're really for me, if they're not for me. But before I get into my New Year's resolution, I just want to say that I hope that everyone's 2018 year was full of nothing but a learning experience and also more success. But I also want to put out there that I realized that last year, a lot of us went through the same journey, getting rid of people who weren't really for us and family members who weren't really for us or supporting us or there for us, and, just weeding out who's really supportive and getting rid of negative energy, whether it's people or just certain things that you used to do. Like, 2018 was a learning experience for everybody. But I feel like 2019 is definitely the year for all of us to wake up, okay? And when I say wake up, I just mean to realize that you have a purpose. Realize that you have dreams, you have goals. Try to learn yourself. Try to learn who you are, what you like, and what you would love to do in the future, and work on that. And I feel like this year for me is exactly what that's going to be. Last year, like I said, I spent a lot of time weeding out people who weren't for me, but I also spent a lot of time learning about those people and learning more so about me and what I'm capable of dealing with, honestly, on a bigger, point of view or perspective, I guess you can say, when it comes to just other people that, are my partner's family, or just strangers that I'm coming across for the first time, or, just anything along those lines. I've realized and I learned a lot about myself last year. I really was going through a lot of depression last year. There was a lot of things going on in my life, more than just weeding out negativity and more than just weeding out people who didn't support me, but also things within my personal self, from within. I had to learn a lot about myself again, and it was a hard path, a hard journey, especially because I know last year I didn't really have much for myself. I put it that way. Like, I wasn't working. Granted, I was a homemaker. I love my baby girl, as many of you guys have seen that she's been in quite a few of my videos, but yeah, I was a homemaker, all last year. I did not work, not one job last year, and that was not my goal at all. Somewhere in the middle of that year, I feel like I got lazy, but I also started to feel like, okay, I can utilize this time, start working on my art, start becoming more creative, and that's when I started doing my YouTube. Now, as you obviously can see, I don't have that many videos posted from last year because I wasn't very consistent, and I still had a lot of things wearing down on me. I still had a lot of things that I was worried about, that I was stressing over, and I just didn't know what my content was going to be for my YouTube channel. I also didn't know if I would even have people who were interested in watching my videos. But I want to give a shout out to my 19 subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to Fresh Paws, and I pray that you guys love the content that I have coming out this year. That is one of my New Year's resolutions, which is what this video is about, my resolutions for this year. And so a lot of them are based around my YouTube channel, but I also want to get myself back into work. That's it's not a dream of mine, but it's a goal because it'll help me get to my dream, and I want to make my dreams a reality this year. So getting a job and getting back on my feet is one of them. A second thing, getting my driver's license. Oh my gosh, I am 24, about to be 25 in June this year, with no driver's license, and I felt like I was always going to live in a city, but that just wasn't the case, for me. My choices took me down a different life path, so I need to be getting my license. Plus, I have a baby girl, And, when me and my partner start having conflicting, job schedules and stuff, I'm going to have my license. And also, if I want to get around, I want to have fun, I just want to go out, or take me and baby girl out and we go shopping and we do our thing, I got to have my license for that. So, honestly, I have to say I'm really, really excited because I have kind of been practicing driving. I've been on the wheel quite a few times. I am in the driver's seat, obviously in the car, because my babies are laying down and they're resting, and I just didn't want to be loud in the house. But anyway, moving forward. So yeah, I really need to get my license. And I'm really, like I said, I'm really excited for that. I've been doing a lot of practicing, not so much in the car, but I've been doing a lot of practicing as far as, the quiz and stuff like that I'm going to have to take and stuff. So I feel like I'm going to do pretty good. As far as getting a handle for like a vehicle, I think I do pretty well, but I'm probably going to be I'm like grandma, I'm going to be grandma-ish behind the wheel. I probably should say grandpa, because grandma's usually got a foot, so... Anyway, that sounded so fake. Anyway, so yeah, so I definitely want to work on those two things. Money is like a big thing for me right now. I don't want to wrap my mind around just like, oh, money. But I also feel like if I got to make an income for myself, I have to make a solid foundation for myself. And there are other things that, I have to take care of within the mix of me getting my job and making my paychecks and all that other good stuff. Moving forward, as far as my YouTube channel goes, my overall goal for YouTube, honestly, this year, I really want to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year. My goals aren't too high, but I'm setting them pretty high for myself. I want to be very, very, very consistent with putting up videos and generating more ideas and more of a focus for my channel. I'm definitely going to put out another video expressing and explaining what my YouTube channel is about. And I'm also going to do a video explaining and expressing who I am and, who I really am as an individual, because I want you guys to connect with me and I want to be able to connect with you guys as well. So I want my channel to be as authentic as I can possibly make it. I want to be as transparent as I can possibly be, because a lot of the things, most of my channel is going to be story times. Maybe not most of it, because eventually I'm going to change off, but I have a lot of story times that I want to share. And there are certain topics that I feel like need to be told, because I know other people are going through it and it's not talked enough. But besides that, I just have really big plans for my YouTube channel that, like I said, I will explain in another video for you guys. But it's all about consistency for me this year. It's all about me finding the strength and positivity in myself. I lacked a lot of motivation. I lacked a lot of motivation last year, and I cannot have that happen to me this year. I was determined last year, but how can you be determined when you have no motivation, when you're not self-disciplined, and when you're still going through depression and you're feeling empty? I'm not going to say that I'm fully over how I was feeling last year, but I definitely came into this year feeling a lot more positive. I definitely came into this year feeling like, something is definitely around the corner. And I just don't want to speak too much on, my thoughts for, my feelings and where I feel like I'm going. But this year, I definitely feel like this is a year for everybody, honestly. I feel like this is a year for everybody to become successful, to work on themselves, and to make it known and aware, like, people, I'm here. People, I'm here, and I'm ready, okay? And I'm ready to take on my own responsibilities to take me to where I need to be. So, my New Year's resolution is, it's simple. As I go through, my little list and I check off things and I start prospering and getting where I need to be, it's going to get longer. I definitely am going to buy one of those dream goal boards, where you just you put everything out on a list. You look at it before you go to sleep at night. You look at it when you wake up in the morning. And, you just set your day around those goals. So I definitely need to work on getting a dream board. But other than that, my New Year's resolution really, honestly, is to just continue to keep finding myself, to continue to keep bringing my creativity out, and to just show you guys who I am, because I really can't wait to get to a point where I have a lot of you guys and we're corresponding back, back and forth. I want to be involved, and I'm just excited for what this year has to bring. In this moment, I just want to take a minute to just pray for us. So I don't know if you guys bow your heads or whatever, but I'm praying and I'm outside, so I'm looking up to the sky. I just want to say, Lord, thank you for allowing us to make it into this new year. I pray, God, that you would be with myself and my subscribers. I pray that you would allow us to persevere this year, to make our dreams a reality, Lord, to keep and maintain a goal board, a goal or a goal sheet, or whatever our goals may be, that we jot them down somewhere, and that we are able to consistently keep looking at our goals and keep making a conscious effort to make those goals. Check off all those goals throughout the year. I just pray, God, that you would be with all of us, Lord, this year, because a lot of us have a lot of different things that we're trying to do and want to do. And I just pray that we have the strength, the motivation, and the support from our family and our peers and our community to do what our heart and our mind sets out to do. And I pray that you'll be with us every step of the way. And in your name, Lord, I pray. Amen. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to close off with I missed you guys, and I pray for a really, really good year. Guys, get on my ass about being consistent and coming out with these videos, and I definitely will get back to you guys on all of my social medias and let you know what I'm on and everything else. And with that being said, guys, I hope you guys had a great, great New Year's. I know I'm late as always, but I hope you guys had a great New Year's, and I hope you guys had a great Merry Christmas. And with that being said, like my grandmother always says, see ya. See ya.